Have you ever wondered why your audience is tuning into your competitors' lives, watching their content, absorbing all their content, and they're not doing it on yours? You're not getting the engagement you want on your posts and in your lives. Well, I really want you to listen to the end of this because I'm going to give you some really awesome secrets that will really help you solve this problem. So it is all down to the content they are putting out there, how consistent they are with it, what they're putting out there, how compelling it is. And I'm just going to cover in this video 3 simple things that you can start implementing today that you will see a huge shift in the audience turning up to your lives and watching your content. So just before I go on to that, just literally, I'm doing a workshop. So if you comment the word workshop below, I will reach out and give you access to the full-blown workshop that covers everything. This is an overview, but if you want the full workshop where I literally break it down step by step, please comment the word workshop below and I'll reach out and make sure you've got that. But just very quickly before I move on to those hacks that you can implement that was going to really help people turning up to your lives and engaging and loving your content. A quick intro, I'm Elaine Sanderson and I help coaches get clients, maybe sitting in very inconsistent months at the moment, maybe 500 to 2k months, scale up to 10k months consistently using viral organic Facebook groups, and also we set it on fire with budget-friendly ads. So with my premium clients, we cover all this stuff in huge detail. And my latest client has just pulled out 36k out of a Facebook group using these tactics. So what we're going to do now is just literally get onto the content, the meat and potatoes of what you need to do so your audience is turning up to your lives and not your competitors. So the very first thing we need to do is we want compelling copy. Now I'm going to take you through some of my clients' copy when they first came to me and started working with me, and I'm going to take you through how we changed that so that literally he got twice the amount of sales calls booked on the calendar purely because he was using better language, more compelling. It was more teasing. It was pulling out the leads in his audience. So I'm going to go on to that and I'm going to show you exactly what copy he came in with me and how we changed it. So his particular heading was 15 recipes that are calorie light and help you lose weight and they're easy to make. Now that was his particular compelling, he thought it was great. It kind of said everything it did on the plate, on the cover. And we turned that around and we made it really exciting because what we're trying to do with our copy is really dangle that carrot, really make our prospects want to put their hands up and say, yes, please, I want that. So we need to turn this language around. So we changed it in the following way. We then rephrased what he'd put and we put discover the 15 fat burning recipes, all under 300 calories, very specific. They're going to get 15 of them. They're all under 300 calories. They're not only filling, but they're all easy ingredients that can be found in your cupboard at home. So we've done a few things there. We've been very specific. We pulled out the intrigue that all these recipes are under 300 calories. I mean, where else can you find in one place a load of recipes under 300 calories? We're always searching for them and they're all now here in one place. And not only that, but we're not going to have to go out and buy all these ingredients, all these complicated ingredients that cost a lot of money, they're hard to find. They're all in your cupboard at home. So that's one example of turning your language around. So if people aren't watching your lives, maybe your headlines are not really, chucking themselves in front of your audience and really getting them to say yes. Another one, just to really bring it home. My client came to me with this statement: how to eat out and choose the right foods so you can stick to your diet and keep the weight off. I mean, let's face it, that isn't going to stop the scroll. It isn't going to really get people raising their hands. I mean, do you agree? Just comment yes if you agree. Well, what we did with this, we turned it around, and instead of making it sound really boring, we rephrased it. Want the live it up while slimming down meal plan. Okay, we can go out, we can still live it up, but we're still slimming. An eating out plan where you can still eat out and not feel the odd one out. Okay, so this has much more compelling language. It makes people intrigued. I can still live it up. I can still go out, but I'm not going to feel the odd one out because we know what it's like. We're trying to cut the calories when we're with a family or with a colleague, and we're conscious about what we're eating. It can be embarrassing and it can be hard work. So we make our language sound easy, and we're trying to break down the barriers, down the dominoes for our audience. Now, just to really put it home here, another one, third one was want to know how to lose weight and still eat your favourite foods. Okay, let's turn it around, make it really exciting, really sexy. So what we're going to say instead is Want to know 3 secret and easy hacks to losing at least £5 in the next 7 days without giving up your favourite foods? Can you see that's more exciting? We're going to lose £5 in 7 days. It's easy, okay? And this is stuff that not many people know about. So who is not going to raise their hand to that? So those are some tips of how to actually make it juicy, make it sexy, so that people actually want to raise their hand. Number 2, so what is your competition doing? Who are getting all the engagement, all the views on their lives? What are they doing as well? So what are they doing? So number 2 is they are being seen everywhere. We cannot assume our audience is literally sitting waiting for our content to be posted on social media. They may be busy, you know, we're all busy people. They're out, they're looking after the kids, they're working, and we have to surround our audience. So not only do we just give them one touch point, we literally surround them everywhere. So we'll be sending emails, we'll be doing posts in our group, posts on our personal profile, running budget-friendly ads to our warm audience so that they are getting to see us everywhere. Okay, it's like a spider web, and we're going to surround them everywhere so that one group of people might see your email, another group might see a budget-friendly ad that you've just put out, another group might just catch your post that you put on your Facebook profile. So they are being consistent. They know they have to surround their audience and do it often, because if we just do it like once in a blue moon, they're not going to get to know, like and trust us. So the second one is really be consistent, but also surround your audience and make sure you've got various touch points in place in your ecosystem so they literally get to see you everywhere. It's so important, and this is what the guys out there, the girls out there are doing who are super successful. So you need to follow the same line. You know, we might see a bit of content from somebody you're not, you know, somebody you want to buy off but you're not ready yet. We may see an ad that pops up on our newsfeed. We don't really take a lot of notice. The second time we see the ad, we may take a little bit more notice. The third time we might get an email. The fourth time we may see something they post on the personal profile. It could be at least 7 to 10 touch points before we think, okay, I've got to sit up and take notice of this person. So that's what you have to do in your space too. So number 3 is really being consistent. Now, consistency is the key, because when I first started online marketing, I struggled to be consistent. I literally froze when I went on social media. I had no idea what to post. I literally, no idea. Procrastination set in, overwhelm. And I realised I had to get over this if I was actually going to be successful online. So I created a system where consistency is built in. And it's really just called a content calendar. So we plan out our content for at least 3 months. So we've got 3 months worth of content. We wake up every morning, we know what we're going to do, we know what we're promoting, we know what our posts are going to be about, we know where we're going to post, we know how often, and it's called the content calendar. So I'm just going to really briefly show you my content calendar and what it looks like. So every single day I have an off week, and my on week is my workshop weeks. So I take myself through this process and my clients of what I'm going to be posting every single day. Now, my premium clients use this calendar so that they're not overwhelmed, they're not stuck on what to post. But we really have content going onto our personal profiles, in our group, email and budget-friendly ads. And with these 4 touch points, we can surround our audience. But every day you need to be waking up, knowing what to post and where to post it, and also have that content ready. Now that may sound like a bit of a daunting task, but there is very simple ways of creating the content you need for the next 3 months going forward, so you are not overwhelmed, because that actually can make so many coaches quit when they have no idea what to post. So you do need a content calendar. Now I work through with my premium students on creating this calendar and all the content, but it's a really important factor if you're going to do online marketing that you have to have this system in place. So let's recap what we covered today. We've covered quite a lot. Basically, your competitors who, you know, your audience is seeing all their lives and getting engaged, and your competitors are getting engagement on all their content. They're doing 3 things. They're creating really compelling content. It could be videos, it could be written posts, story posts, 2-step posts, but they're doing the content, okay? They're creating their content, they're making it compelling. They know what makes their audience tick. They know the pain points. You have to know the pain points within your market. So that's one thing they're doing. The second thing they're doing is they are being consistent, okay? They're using the content calendar, They have it all mapped out. They've got all their content ready. So it's no big shock when they wake up in the morning and they know what they're doing. And number 3 is they are surrounding their audience. They are sending email blasts. They are doing social media posts in their group, on their profile. And my premium clients use budget-friendly ads, so we can actually nurture our warm audience with a really, really budget-friendly, like a $2 a day strategy. So these are the 3 things that they are doing that maybe possibly you're not. So it is fairly straightforward, just learning those tactics, but we have to put all that in place. So once again, I'm running a workshop on this and I'm breaking it down step by step. So if you want that workshop, just comment workshop below and I will reach out and get you that workshop that's coming